Okay, these are the answers for Monday starters. So we've got 42 is 8% of what number? So this is the part over the whole is percent over 100. So we've got our 8 over 100 because that's our percent. We're looking for the out of what number means I'm not sure what the whole is. And then we've got 42 as the part. We're cross multiplying. 42 times 100 is 4200. 8 times x is 8x. Those two things are equal to each other. Oops. So to figure out what number times 8 is equal to 4200, we divide by 8 on both sides of the equation. 4200 divided by 8 is 525, and 8 divided by 8 is 1x. So 42 is 8% of 525. Number 2, set up our problem. We've got 30% of 140 is what number? So we put our 30% is 30 over 100. And then out of 140 means that's the whole. And we're looking for the part. So we do 140 times 30, and that's 4200. And 100 times x is 100x. And then 100x is equal to 4200. To figure out what that is, we divide by 100. And 100 divided by 100 is just 1x. And 4200 divided by 100 is 42. So 30% of 140 is 42. We set up our equation. We've got 150%, and that's of 22 means out of 22, which gives you the whole thing. We're going to multiply 22 times 150, and that is 3,300. And then 100 times x is 100x. Those two things are equal to each other. 100x is equal to 3,300. We split that, divide it by 100. 100 divided by 100 is just 1x, and 3,300 divided by 100 is 33. So 150% of 22 is 33. Then we've got what number is 0.6% of 30. So I'm going to do that one down here because I'm running out of room. So we've got 0.6%, and that is out of 30, which means 30 is my whole, and then I'm looking for the part. We have 30 times 0.6 is 18. And then 100 times x is 100x. And then we've got 100x is equal to 18. So we're going to divide by 100. 100 divided by 100 is just an x, and 18 divided by 100 is 18 hundredths. So 18 hundredths is 0.6% of 30. And then M, we've got the 7th grade class needs to earn money for a trip to an amusement park. Of the 160 7th grade students, 60% participate in the fundraiser. How many students participate in the fundraiser? So we've got our 60%. It says of the 160, that means there are 160 students. And I'm looking for the part that participated in the fundraiser. So 160 times 60 is 9,600. 100 times x is 100x. Those two things are equal, so we have 100x is equal to 9,600. We divide by 100 on both sides of the equation. 100 divided by 100 leaves you with just one x. And 9,600 divided by 100 is 96. So 96 students participated in the fundraiser.